that in no way had any impact on Michael's
No, not at all.
They were all genuine. And now we're going to hear from Denise's best. Right, here you go.
Okay.
Pullman, there you go.
I'd like to say, hi, I'm Dori, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Dori.
Okay, so Denise is my best friend, and I too was afraid of her, incredibly afraid, all 5'0" of her with all of her 90-pound body, and the thing I was afraid of was her mouth. It's open so big, and there's such an amount of volume that comes out of it, and that really intimidated me a lot. I'm no little shrimp either. I mean, I can hold my own, and she scared the crap out of me. And I met her. Well, we talked. The first night was at a meeting. She was having a hard time, and I gave her my number, and lo and behold, she called me and asked me out on our first date. And we went to the Bodenham meeting, and we sat at the boat launch, and we talked, and I found out that she's like a furry little kitten. She's very there's a good solid front there, but behind that is a very kind and precious, loving woman that would bend over backwards, take her shirt off in a snowstorm for you, you know, and she's done that for me, and we connected right there that day, and you know, we've been through some ups and downs, a lot of stuff. Oh, I got it. A lot of stuff has happened, and I witnessed this union from the very beginning. From the
You're gonna do what?
I got the hots for David Arnold. What? You know, and witnessed the fallouts of the old relationships, and then the union of the new one, and the struggles that went with both of you at the same time going through the same crap. And what I learned is by watching these two, how a relationship is supposed to work. You know, there are highs and lows, ups and downs, good times, bad times, and I've watched them fight through the whole thing, trudging through it. Sometimes lightly, sometimes freaking heavy-footed, you know. But the first time I knew that this was like serious love was Denise has MS, and she takes medication for her MS. And we were sitting on the back porch and of their house on Golden Eye, and she said, "Baby, go get me my medicine." And she was sitting there. She put her leg up on his. He put the needle together. He knew what he was doing. Flick, flick, flick. You know, took care of her leg, gave her the shot, and I cried my friggin' eyes out. I cried because I didn't have a love to do that for me. I didn't know what that was. You know, I had no idea what that was. And my heart just melted, you know, and I said, this is love, you know, and I cried and I cried and I saw it and I said, this is what I want, you know, and I have a perfect example besides my own parents of what to learn from in my own relationships with people. And Denise is my best friend, and David has also become my best friend. And they have helped me through my ups and downs and my highs and lows like you wouldn't believe. They're right there with me every single step of the way. And I have never found a friend like her, ever. I have never felt so comfortable or able to really share myself completely with another woman like I have with her. And forever grateful for your existence in my life and the role you play, and David also. You know, you guys are my best friends, and you know, there's not enough I could do or say to tell you how much you mean to me. And I'm so happy that you allowed me to share this intimate part of your life. Thank you.
Good.
Yes.
where you know me from, you just keep that to yourself. I just am really, this was the sweetest wedding. It was the most tears per minute of any wedding I've ever been to. That was just beautiful. Oh my gosh. And that's my David imitation. Oh my gosh. So I just want to say that I've known both of these people for a while, I guess. Yeah. And David is 100% reliable for a laugh, like just brightening my day, and I would laugh. But there's some, I'm from away, and there's Maine guys, and a lot of you are Maine guys, and those are the guys who will give you a shot, and those are the guys who are there with their jumper cables, and those are the guys who hold the door open, and I've been a lot of places, and no need to go into the different guys, but let me just say, yeah, your Maine guy is an awesome guy. He's the guy who you see him, and he's the same on the inside as he is on the outside. And that's David Arnold. And I'm married to one too. And that is just, for me as a woman, that is just a fantastic experience. It's a little irritating at times, you might find that to be the case. And there's always some just like, hey, let it go. Hey, shut up.
Yeah. No, actually, it's two other words, but shut up will do.
So, and then, I grew up in this family where we never said I love you. We didn't say I love you. And I have a brother who, when he gets really, really sentimental, he says, I appreciate you. And he'll sign his letters appreciatively. And when I first started getting to know Denise better, she ended every phone call by saying, love you. I love you. And Denise is the person who has turned me into the out-of-control I love you-izer that I am today. Because Denise says I love you. And, she also drops the F-bomb comfortably. But the truth of the matter is, there's so much more I love you inside of Denise than there is of all the other stuff. That other stuff is just like a little crunchy coconut coating. It's very mushy on the inside. And I just think these two people, and again, I'm kind of with who I've heard this, what are you doing? I had a little what are you doing thing going on with this deal.
Yeah.
But, you know what? God had a better idea than I did.
Amen.
Yeah. So I'm just going to have to let that kind of go on. God's got a better idea than me. That's for darn sure. So I'm just so happy they're married.